Joy Olson, BlockBuster Fundraising. Excited to be here with you today. And there is a sense of urgency today, and because it's all about year-end fundraising. Labor Day is over, the kids are back in school, and now we've got to lay out the plans for a great year-end fundraising. And I'm excited for you. And I have 5 tips that I think are going to really help make your day, because you will get started with some really, I think, winning plans. And that's what it's all about. It's a plan, it's a campaign, it's a party. So you need a theme. That's one of the most fun things I think about year-end fundraising, is really putting together your theme, because it really is like a campaign. It is a party. So you have to outline from right now, September, through December 31st. What are your goals? What are your strategies? Where do you need to be? You know you've had now 3 quarters, and now your big year-end fundraising is here. And so you really need to lay this out. You want to have consistent communication throughout your organization. That's going to really help a lot with your theme and everything you've got coming up. Because let's talk about this. Perhaps right now you're planning a fall letter. Now your fall letter is really establishing a conversation with your donors, and it's not a big push for money, because you're getting things ready for your annual fundraising letter. So establish rapport, establish communication, let them know how much you're doing because of their gifts. You want to figure out when your newsletter is going to be out. Are you going to have any events? How many direct mails are you going to be doing? Are you going to do a fall letter, a Thanksgiving letter, a holiday greeting? There's a lot to plan out. And what do your e-blasts look like? Are you going to do, I hope, those 4 final e-blasts at the end of the year? So do you see, you really need to have a strategy and a theme, and really have fun with this, and get it all to fit together and your whole organization on board. Alrighty, well, I get so excited about the theme. Let's talk about the next tip here. Your stories. Get your best stories ready. It is so important. And I know I've talked about this before, and you're probably bored listening to me talk about it, but you want your 3 best stories, the stories that touch your heart, the stories that almost made you cry or made you laugh with happiness, that it was something that you were able to do. Tell these stories and make a video out of these stories. You want short videos that highlight what you're doing and the impact of these wonderful things that you are achieving. I also heard a great idea from Ignited Fundraising today about telling a story. And one of her ideas, I'll put the link to her blog in, because I think you'll enjoy it. And one great idea she had was tell a story about what you could have done if you'd had more money. And I thought that was really a great idea. So there's I'll put that link into the blog, because there's some other good ideas. All right, well, tip number 3, and I've talked about this before too. You want to segment your donor base. Oh boy, this is so important. You want to know, when did they give their last gift? How often do they give? How much are they giving? And you want to personalize to these people. You want to thank your major donors, and you want to talk to them about their impact. And remember too, when we talked about generational fundraising, each of your different generations has a way that they like to be communicated with. Revisit that video. I think that will help in the segmentation too. So there's just so much to think about, and I'm getting all excited thinking about it myself, and I am just here to help you. I'm not even the development director, but think of me as your right hand helper here, and I'll help you get excited about all this and get it done. Okay, well, let's talk about the next step, And the next tip is your webpage. It is so important. I know, I mean, I love social media, and I love the Facebook and the Instagram and the Twitter. And but it's your website that really is your portal, and people are going to come to your website. So now's the time to really make sure that it's easy to read, and make sure that it's really easy to donate, and make certain that it is mobile responsive. Check it out. Check out all the links. But you know, now 14% of people are now giving on their mobile phone, and make it easy to donate everywhere. I heard a really an interesting webinar earlier today from Network for Good, and they were talking about donation pages, and they said, resist the temptation to ask too many questions on your donation page. Let them donate. That's why they're there. They don't want to tell you their life story. They want to donate. So make it simple, make it easy, and put that big donate now button everywhere. Don't make it difficult. It's really annoying. Don't you feel that way when you go in to donate? I did that recently, a couple of days ago. I got so discouraged, and this was a great big national outfit. I thought, oh, the heck with it. I'll just send in a check. That should not happen. You don't want that to happen, because a lot of people are going to forget to send in that check, and you're going to lose that donation. So make it simple. All right. Well, what is the last tip here? Make your letters and your emails count big. Make them huge, because you have to really get the content right, your theme right. You really want to work hard to personalize it, and that's your direct mail. Your emails, you want to keep it to 250 words or less. And on your emails, ask them to forward it to someone else that cares about this particular cause. Because usually people have friends that they talk about what they care about, and their friends care too. So ask them to forward. You know, you've really got a lot to do right now. And it starts right now with your fall letter. And then you get into Thanksgiving. And you know what happens at Thanksgiving? You've got Black Friday, Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and then Giving Tuesday. So you want to incorporate Giving Tuesday in too. Giving Tuesday was up 51% in return year over year. So it's making a meaningful impact. So take one of those stories, or a nice project you have, a smaller project. Don't make it your big huge project, but a smaller project that you can go to your donors and supporters and ask your staff and your volunteer and your board to help you with some peer-to-peer fundraising on this, and test the waters on Giving Tuesday. Hopefully you already have. Make it count, and then that's November 29th, and then you've got the whole month of December. So you gotta work it, and I know you're going to do a good job, and I'm excited for you, and I thank you for being here today. Just remember, BlockBusterFundraising.com, and we are with you on Facebook with all kinds of best tips. See you soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.